1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Guys, hopefully I'm coming through 5x5. Oh my god, that's loud in my own ear. Hold on. Alright, better. We are in the 737-700. It's been a whole 24 hours since we flew it. Welcome, Gary. Welcome, welcome. I just saw a lot of VATSIM online between Atlanta and Charlotte, and I wanted to do a quick little hop. And I'm going to try to waste no time tonight. I want to do this quickly because it's already 9:30 and I've had a long day, but flying is therapeutic, so we're going to go ahead and do some therapy. So we are on live time and live weather. It's a beautiful night sky in the state of Georgia, or correction, North Carolina, and we're going to Atlanta, Georgia. I'm going to stop yapping. I'm gonna bring up the sounds for you guys, and we're live in vertical as well, and as usual, please hit that like button if you enjoy the content. And let me know if my sound doesn't come through for whatever reason, but should be good to go. We have Eternal Darkness here, so we're going to go to our iPad and get some power to the aircraft. We're Delta 406, service from Charlotte to Atlanta. Huntsville is our alternate. And we're going to go departure, get the weather, that's fine. And let's go to our ground power. So it's already connected, good, and chocks are also connected. So let's come over here to the overhead. We're going to turn on the battery. And it's discharging, and we got 24 volts, good. And we're going to go external power. Good. Nav lights can go there to nav. And let's get some panel brightness. Good. And I'm going to get some panel brightness here as well. Good. Some floodlight. Good. I can go ahead and turn off my flashlight now. Cool. What's going on? Emil, welcome to the stream, man. Hit that like button, guys. I was again at the driving range. Longest ball I drove was 125, 130, or 135. I think 125 is my record, like I told you yesterday. Keep at it, man. You'll do great. It's a matter of getting that muscle memory down. Okay. Ground power is giving me 115 volts, 402 freak. Good. Everything is in the correct position for now. Emergency exit lights can go armed. Chimes to auto. We'll test our ding dong. Window heat can go on. Throw on the electrical hydraulic pumps. Packs off, isolation valve open. Good. I got my pre-departure clearance from VATSIM, and they're giving me 300, so 30,000 feet. And I believe Atlanta elevation is 1,000 feet. Which is set. Let's align our IRSs. Good. And where is my panel brightness here? I believe it's over here. Get some lighting there, some lighting there, and main panel brightness, good. And turn down these brightnesses because it's blinding. Cool. Upper DU and lower DU can come down in brightness as well a little bit. And I'll do the same for the Mr. Firsto. Alright. Nav database is good till July 10th. Reference airport, KCLT. And we'll wait for the IRSs. Let's get our ATIS. Charlotte ATIS departure 132.1.
Visibility 10. Few clouds at 5,000. Few clouds at 12,000. 25,000 scattered. Temperature 29er. 2.19er. Altimeter 29903. Simultaneous departure of the use.
Nice and easy.
Expect runway 36 center. Runway 36 right. Notices to airmen transponders required to be on while operating on runways and taxiways.
Alright, 36 center.
Bird activity within the airport. Read back all hold short instructions with call sign. Advise on initial contact. You have information Quebec.
Quebec is on board. Runway 36 center, 299 set 3 times. Cool. There's a left GPS position. More or less matching over here. Good. With the database. And we're going to grab our sim brief flight plan. And I'm actually going to set my payload. I'll set the fuel myself. Actually, why not set fuel? 12.3 is all we need. Select route. Don't feel like doing extra work today. We got 4 people watching in the vertical. Correction. Never mind. I was looking at the regular one. Okay. Load. Our flight plan will load in now. We're expecting the Bob Z4 to Tinsley transition. Off runway 36 center. Activate. Execute. 36 center. Execute. Perfect. GSX.
Boarding requested.
Let's come over here to our FMC and let me get on the side here my operational flight plan. I need 12.3 of fuel, which we have. Zero fuel weight is 116.7. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's open all these doors. Door management. Left door, aft cargo, forward cargo. Hope you leave me alone, GSX. It's too dark to see anything anyway. Swerve, what's going on, brother? Welcome, welcome. Yep, 117 is my estimated zeal through it. Left entry forward. Open. There we go.
Welcome on board.
Alright, there goes the packs. So alternate plus final reserves to Huntsville 5.6 today. Cost index 9, and I'm not going to touch that because it's a short flight. Flight level 3004, our cruising altitude, and at top of climb at 30,000 feet. My operational flight plan is telling me, according to SimBrief, 298, so out of the west-northwest at 16 knots. Pretty calm winds. Beautiful night to fly. 298 at 16. Huntsville is your local airport? Hey, you and Scott both. Huntsville, Alabama. Minus 33 today at that altitude, so it's 11 degrees normal, warmer than standard. We're gonna execute that, and we're gonna get our performance for takeoff. Runway 36 center. We'll import all the numbers from the aircraft. Anti-ice not required. Nice summer night. Pack's gonna be on, and winds are 070 at 5. Calculate. Flaps 1, takeoff 1, and I believe that's flaps 1 again, similarly to Denver last time. We have a 10,000 foot runway for this light bird. We're only 129.3 today. Flaps 1 and takeoff D rate 1, cell temp 46. So that gives me how much? I need 88.8. I have 89.5. I'll derate the climb to what? I won't even derate the climb actually today. We'll derate the takeoff, but we won't. We'll rocket ship up so we can get up to cruise faster, so we can start setting up the approach and all that faster. It's a short flight. Flaps are going to be 1, CG 5.58, 32 on the VR, and 36. That all checks. 129.3 is our takeoff weight. And V2 plus 15 is going to be 151. Beautiful. And let's get our performance, or correction, the Navigraph charts out. Departure airport, we'll get this bad boy pinned, the 10-9 airport chart. We're somewhere here in the Alpha gate, so we're going to go and push back nose left and expect Echo to uniform 36 center. For our SID, we are expecting the, what did I say, Bobsy to Tinsley. So Bobsy 5, RNAV departure to Tinsley. There is speed restriction for Charlotte only. Accelerate to 250 if unable. Advise ATC upon reaching 10,000. Accelerate to maintain 280. Okay. Interesting, it doesn't want to take 280. Okay, that's fine. 284, close enough. That's fine by me. Oh yeah, the departure, that's why. Bobsy 5, Tinsley. Should have done this earlier. Let's see how that looks. See, the fact that the VNAV was acting funky kind of alerted me that, hey, you might have forgotten something. So 3600 climb on heading 003 to 1260, then on heading 330, or is assigned by ATC, maintain 8000. And that matches my pre-departure clearance from VATSIM, maintain 8000, expect 30,000 10 minutes after. Good. So basically, vectors. From heading 330 or as assigned by ATC. So they'll give us a heading or 330. And then Lakin, Yungun, Bobsy to Tinsley. We're not going all the way that way. It's a short SID. So let's see how that looks. Yep. 003 heading, basically runway heading. Which is set. And top altitude 8000. Set. Vector 330, then Lachen, Yungen, Bobsy, and there is no other restriction. Takeoff obstacle notes of 36 left. Nothing really for 36 center that I, oh, right here. Standard with minimum climb to 500 to 1260, so 500 feet per nautical mile at our ground speed, which will be around here. We'll say between 1300 to 1700, and we didn't derate the climb, so we should meet that just fine. I'm happy with that. Execute that. And for arrival, I'm expecting the star Aussie 1 from Levy. Aussie 1, Levy. 26 right. And let's see the chart real quick. For our arrival, star, Aussie 1. Boom. So that's going to bring us from Aussie for the transition. 26 right is on the north side of the field. It's probably going to bring us straight into Boykin, is it? That's 26 left. 27 right. This is the chart we're looking for. From Haynes. So we'll load up the approach from Haynes. It's a shorter flight. I have no problem doing that. 26 right. Haynes. And now everything should connect theoretically nice and well. Clear that disc on. Alright, cool. Looks good to me. Execute. VNav. 280. Let's see if it'll take it now. Still no? Huh. Okay. Well, maybe it's because of the cost index. But 283 is close enough to this to what the SID is calling for anyway. Okay. So we're cruising real slow today because of this low cost index. That's fine. We'll adjust it if ATC asks. Happy with that. Flight directors. Left, right. LNAV. VNav. Auto throttle arm. Auto brakes RTO. And I'm good to go. Traffic ring. Traffic ring. Squawk in on today's flight. Our transponder code is 5113. Okay. Let's get some light to the outside. So I'm gonna go logo lights on. I'm so used to day flying that sometimes I forget to put on all these lights. Wing lights on. Let's see how that looks. So I don't want it on pulse. We'll go on. There we go. Alright, let's close up the doors. Ground operations. We'll go GSX in case it's not done its thing. We'll reset. Close the left entry door and close up the cargo doors. Oh, sometimes there's Flight Sim Gaming was having this issue the other day where it shows the that door, not the overwing door or whatever it's called, not closing. Okay, let's turn on the APU. So we got 12.3 on board. I'm gonna go over here and yeah, forward cargo is the only one that's open. So it's not the overwing, it's the forward cargo. Oh right. Can you tell I'm half asleep? It's like right in front of me. Okay, cool. That looks good. So fuel pump's going on. Wait for the lights to extinguish. The odd ampere is going on. Seatbelt signs. And let's start the APU. Okay, APU is pretty much available. Good freaks, good volts. We'll go APU on the bus. Packs off, isolation valves open. We're ready for engine start. We're gonna go anti-collision lights, the beacon lights going on, and squawk mode Charlie. And I'm gonna cross-check VATSIM or VPilot. Yep, squawking mode Charlie indeed. Quick brief. We're expecting the let's go to pinned here. We're expecting the departure SID. Boom. Alright, we're expecting the Bob Z5 chart 10-3 Delta. Effective 21 March 24, dated 15 March 24. Bob Z5 Arnold RNAV departure off runway 36 center. Climb heading 003 to 1260 down track 330 or as assigned. Top altitude 8,000. And MSA 3,800, and we have a note to accelerate to 250, and upon reaching 10,000 maintain 280. If unable, advise ATC. We're doing 283. V2 set 151, runway heading 003 set, top altitude 8,000 set. LNAV, VNAV, flight directors on obviously, and auto throttle armed. Nav not required, and transponder code 5113 squawking. Let's go over to tower. We have ground actually, 121.9. And tower frequency is going to be 18.1.
So 362, if you look at your chart now, it's a right turn onto Juliet and then a left turn onto Echo.
Alright, we're taking the next right and onto left. I was looking at the one other map.
Alright, so we're going to go over here to our ground services, and we're going to make sure parking brakes are set, which they're not set. And we're going to go remove the trocks, disconnecting the ground power. Oops, airport 10-9. Alright, and it's going to be nose left. Let's get GSX going. Prepare for pushback.
Contact Charlottetown now, 18-1. We'll see you.
18-1, goodbye.
American 1773 shot ground, good evening. Thanks for Charlie. Runway 36 center, taxi via Echo.
Runway 36 center via Echo, American. Bypass been inserted.
Cool. It's information Quebec. I don't know why that other guy got Charlie. I think that's the arrival. Nope. Arrival information is Delta. Departure is Quebec. That's what I see anyway. 293. Yes, sir. Why is it straight back? Can I go nose left? Okay, sure, straight back.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright. Block time going on. Clear right. Clear left. Alright, we are starting engines 2, sequence 1. Starting engine number 2. And APU bleed on.
American
Alright.
1773, change of plans, runway 36 center, taxi via Foxtrot, Juliet.
Starting
Echo.
engine 2.
36 center via Foxtrot, Juliet.
Here we go,
Echo,
N2.
American 1733.
Air Canada 9160, hold short of taxiway, Juliet.
Give it fuel.
Hold short of taxiway, Juliet, Air Canada 9160.
Charlotte Ground American 205, ready for push and start.
Push the right spot discretion, call me, ready for taxi.
Ground, good evening. Air France 711, ready for taxi with information Quebec.
Air France 711, Charlotte Ground, good evening, thanks for Quebec, runway 36 right, taxi via Golf, Charlie.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
36 right via Golf Charlie, Air France 711.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, starting 1. We got N2. $24, $25, N2. Let's give it fuel.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Air Canada 9160, runway 36 center, you can taxi behind the American 321.
Started a relay. 2 good engines. After takeoff checks. Correction, after start checks. Engine 1, engine 2 on the bus. We'll go APU off. Probe heat.
United 819 Charlotte
On.
Ground, good evening, welcome to Charlotte, straight ahead on Romeo to the ramp.
Pax. Auto. Isolation valve. Auto. APU bleed off.
Air Canada 9160, runway 36
Engine start
center,
switch.
you can
Continuous.
touchdown back up.
Flaps. It's gonna say redo the speeds, but that's fine.
Charlotte Ground, hello, Walker 195, we're ready for taxi with information Quebec.
Walker 495 Charlotte Ground, good evening, thanks for Quebec, runway 36 right, taxi via Mike, Golf Charlie.
Trim.
Alright, 36 right, Mike, Golf Charlie, Walker 495.
558 set. Recall. It's so dark. Where's my recall? Checked.
Charlotte Ground, good evening. Delta 1131 at gate Bravo 15, I believe, ready for push and start.
Alright, we are clear.
1131 Charlotte Ground, good evening, pushing the right spot discretion, call me, ready for taxi.
Call ready for taxi. Delta
Sorry, ramp
1131.
crew. I really need to see here.
1773, contact Charlotte
So I'm
Tower,
gonna go
181, we'll see you.
taxi lights.
Tower 81,
Parking
American
brakes.
1733, via...
Let's go.
And
Skyjet
ground,
234
Walker
requesting
495,
radio check,
clarify,
please.
Do you want to take Foxtrot or Echo to join up with Mike?
Walker 495 is taxi within the ramp, taxi within the ramp there.
Alright, what's that?
Clear left.
Aircraft on for radio check, as you saw that.
It is dark. Where the heck? Okay, I'm gonna look for the taxi lights, which is the green ones. They're right there. That should be Echo 15. Right there should be my entrance. Cool. And let's go flight controls real quick. Okay, brake check. Good brakes. Your controls. My controls.
11 contact, shot tower 18 on, we'll see it.
Good brakes. Your controls. My controls. Full right. Neutral. Full left. Neutral. Full left. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. And elevators full aft. Full forward. Flight control test complete. I'll do it again because I forgot to turn on my little camera here. Cool. And we'll give way to this guy. Nice livery. That looks cool. And we'll call for taxi. Charlotte ground, Delta 406 with information, Quebec ready taxi, 36 center.
406 Charlotte ground, good evening, thanks for Quebec, runway 36 center, taxi via Foxtrot, Juliet Echo.
36 center via Foxtrot, Juliet Echo, Delta 406.
Air Canada 9160, contact Charlotte Tower 118.1, have a safe flight.
Okay.
Canada Tower 118.1, see you at Canada.
There he goes. Woo! That was spicy. This should be Foxtrot is the inner ramp, but there's no lighting here.
Charlotte ground, American 205.
Because I don't have the scenery right now.
American 205, start mode, Charlie, please.
All right, we see the lane. That's always a good thing. So Foxtrot.
Start mode, Charlie, American 205.
American 205, runway 36 right. You can follow behind the Walker 319. I'll be passing right to left.
Following behind the Walker 219, American 205. Runway 36 right.
It's going to be a right turn at Juliet.
This is Eastern Skyjet 234 requesting IFR clearance via Atlanta.
Super dark.
So this will see the PEC.
Okay, Echo 17. Next one should be Victor 4. And then Sierra, and then Juliet. There's Victor 4.
Target 1569 Charlotte ground, good evening. Welcome to Charlotte. Continue straight ahead, Romeo into there. Have a great night.
This one should be... Okay, this one is Mike and then turns into Sierra after. Yep, Sierra's over there, that's Mike. So not this one, but the next one we'll take a right on to Echo. Okay, this is not this is a default scenery. That's not correct. There's no runway here. I'm gonna go. Should be right here, and then Echo. Just ignore this runway 5. That's probably the old Charlotte Airport. Cool. We're gonna line up and wait at uniform right at the end there. Alright. Before takeoff checks, we got N1 set 88.8, cabin advised, takeoff trim set.
Contact South Tower 18-1, we'll see you, safe flight.
18.1 for tower, Delta 406, good night. .1, takeoff trim set, flaps set 1, passengers advised and ready. Monitoring tower 18-1.
2040, Charlotte Tower with the ILS.
And then 120.
American 2040 Charlotte Tower.
Scott, what's going on, dude? Scott says send it, let her fly, and swerve with a sticker that my eyes are gonna get blind trying to figure out what it is. It's so small on my little iPad screen there. 120.5. I'm going to set that. That's going to be my departure.
Welcome 495 Charlotte Tower, you up?
Yep.
Charlotte Tower, DDB marker 25, we're holding short.
Welcome 495, roger. Air France 711, contact departure, good day.
Over to departure, thanks for the ATC, Air France 711.
Yes, sir. Welcome 495 Charlotte Tower.
Guys, let me know if the sounds of the sim are good enough for you. Scott, no, it's the 737-700 still. It's the little guy.
Right,
American 406, welcome to Charlotte, right, enable ground point 9, good day.
American 406, and I'm Delta 406. What are the chances of that?
Charlotte Tower, American 205 on taxiway, Charlie 1, ready for departure.
I need my ears.
American 205 Charlotte Tower, roger.
Commander.
All right. Charlotte Tower, Delta 406, holding short 36 center at uniform, ready for departure.
Delta 406 Charlotte Tower, turn left heading 330, runway 36 center, clear for takeoff.
Left heading 330, 36 center, clear for takeoff, Delta 406. Cabin crew, please be seated for departure.
Charlotte Tower, evening class, here with you.
Okay, 330 didn't change, so it's in the LNAV, that's fine. LNAV's armed.
Delta Charlotte Tower, roger, runway 36, right, clear land.
Finals clear.
Right, clear the land.
Walker 495, contact departure, good day.
Departure, good day, Walker 45.
American 2, cancel that.
Delta all the way, heading to Miami Monday for work. Ooh, nice. I still haven't been to Miami, Scott. A little bit of overshoot, 36 center checks. Alright, we'll correct it on the roll.
American 2040, welcome to Charlotte, left enable ground point 9, good day.
Left enable ground point 9, American 2040.
Stabilized. Set takeoff thrust.
Charlotte Tower, United 1183.
Okay, N1 Toga.
United 1183 Charlotte Tower.
Thrust almost set, 88.7 instead of 88.8, but okay. Airspeed's alive.
365 clear Orlando High Water.
80 knots.
United 1183.
V1.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up.
Charlotte Tower, good evening, Delta 1131, short runway 36 center, ready for takeoff.
Current
Delta 1131, Charlotte Tower, roger, stand by.
Left turn
Stand by,
330. Okay, 330. Flaps clean. I'm actually going to go heading select. Tower Delta 406, 3,400, climbing 8,000, heading 330.
Delta 406, contact departure.
Order departure Delta 406, connect.
United 1183.
Let's go, autopilot. Departure hello, it's Delta 406, 4,400, climbing 8,000, heading 330.
Delta 406 Charlotte departure, hello, radar contact, direct Bob Z, climb maintain 16,000.
Good direct Bob Z, climb maintain 16,000, Delta 406. LNAV, direct Bob Z.
Approach
LNAV.
United 1183 on a go around 36 right through 2,400 heading 090.
Oh, spicy, someone is going around.
United 1183 Charlotte approach, hello again. Expect visual approach on 36 right.
Expect visual 36 right, United 1183.
16,000, direct Bob Z.
Say the reason for the go around.
Tower instructs us to go around. There was traffic on the runway.
Oh, traffic on the runway.
Guys approach American 985.
8,700, climbing 16,000, direct Bob Z.
13,800.
Scott,
American 985
Scott says I have a
Heavy,
conference at the
Charlotte
Fountain
approach, hello,
Blue
expect Delta
Resort on
runway
Miami
36
Beach.
right.
Same place they filmed some scenes for Scarface. Legendary. Have fun, bro. Have fun. Are you flying there? Well, obviously you're flying, right? You're not driving. Okay, passing 10,000. Lights. And pressurization, cabin altitude 3,000 and climbing slowly. Delta P 3.4
United 1183
or
fly
3.5 and
heading
increasing.
180, breakfast to the approach.
Fly 80 United 1183.
Seatbelt signs. Off. Okay, 2,000 climbing 16,000. And we're 280 above 10,000, 283, that's just fine. Within limits. I wonder why the takeoff thrust, so it was bugging 88.8, but it was giving me 88.7. I know it's not like a big difference, but 757. Ooh, the flying pencil. Please go ahead and take a photo for the Discord or a video if you can. I really appreciate seeing 75s.
Charlotte
Walker
departure, Delta
495,
1131.
Blocked.
Fly past 500, climbing 8,000.
Blocked.
Walker 495, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
3297,
Delta 406, contact Atlanta Center 132.97, see ya.
3297, Delta 406, good night.
American 2749, center pause discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Alright, confirming that descend 240, American 2749.
Atlanta, hello, Walker 495, 16,000.
Mark 495, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight level 230, delete speed restriction.
230, delete speed, Walker 45.
Atlanta Center, good evening. Delta 406, 16,000, direct Bobsy.
Delta 406, Atlanta Center, climb to maintain flight level 300, delete speed restriction.
Climb maintain flight level 300, unrestricted, Delta 406.
Atlanta Center, Scout, 155, number 1, again short, runway to 10 at KCLT, ready for departure.
Sky 0155, roger, stand by for coordination.
Alright, N1, VNAV speed. Three zero zero, and top of climb. We'll start looking at the approach. Hold your ears. It's going to be loud.
Walker 495, contact, launch 3133.72.
Here comes transition.
3372, let's see, Walker 25.
Standard. Standard. Standard set 3 times.
Still have it, check what's for a little bit.
Now approach is going to be next. 133. You always want to stay ahead of the aircraft. So 133.
Step away from my people for around 2 minutes.
475.
Sorry, who is that thing that needs to step away?
Southwest 360.
I'm going to get the ATIS 119.65 on COM 2.
Southwest 362, how long do you need away?
2 minutes, will be fine.
Alright, let me know you're back.
Panther Center, good day. American 205, video flight level 10, climbing 160.
I'll keep that on.
Alright, 205, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb maintain flight level 230, American 205, thank you.
November 60155, release for departure, clearance void, if not off in 5 minutes, not off 5 minutes, let me know within 10 minutes of attention.
The Atlanta ATIS just went away. I think tower might have went offline or something.
Atlanta Center, good evening. Delta 1131, 11,500, climbing 16,000.
At 1131, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight level 280, delete speed restriction.
Climb, maintain, flight level 280. Say that last part again for me.
Delete speed restrictions for Delta 1131.
Delete speed restriction, 1131.
And guys, if you're enjoying the content, please hit that like button wherever my camera is. It really helps. Maybe they're just redoing the ATIS or something. Maybe it's just updating, I don't know. You can always get the weather right here anyway. It's not a big deal. So as of basically 2 Zulu, it's 9:52. It's about 10 minutes old. 340 at 6 knots, so we're probably doing 27. I'm doing 27, or was it 26 right? Or yeah, 26 right on the north side of the field, right? Yep, 26 right. Okay.
Tax picture 155, Atlanta Center, radar contact, Charlotte altimeter 2994, proceed direct to OL.
2994, proceed direct to Wall 155.
Alright, 300 selected, there we go.
Southwest 362 is one back.
Oh my god, some people are so excited.
362, contact approach 133.47.
I'm gonna land with 1.5 less than
133.47 goodbye. That's what
125, so 125.3 for landing. I'm gonna do my performance right now.
Back 205, contact Jacks 127.87.
125.3, that's what I get as well. Calculate. Oops.
Jackson 127.87, American 205.
26 right. There we go. Import, calculate. So I need 5,300 only, and I have 9,000 available with Autobreaks 3. What about Autobreaks 2?
American 2749.
Okay, we'll go Autobreaks 2.
Clavinet and maintain 14,000 Hartsfield altimeter.
So with a VRF additive of 5 knots, no gust factor today, 137.
2749. Is that 14,000?
1,000 feet to go.
American 2749, affirm.
Delta 1131 is messaging me saying same route right behind you.
Contact Charlotte approach 130.5.
I'm assuming you're watching the stream.
0.5, yeah, 155.
Someone's messaging me on VPilot. Alright, 300 FMC speed LNAV VNAV path. We'll get the winds at, let's get it at, I want it at 250 today, 150, and 100. Execute.
November 381, that'll steer, Atlanta Center, radar contact.
2997.
Red, climb and maintain level 2.
Which I can actually set from now. I love that about the 7.3. I know I keep saying that every stream, but I can arm, quote unquote, arm
3670 back yet?
the altimeter setting. Times. Let's see if it loads, otherwise we'll put it in manually. VPilot really needs a volume normalizer, I know.
Jacksonville Center.
I need my ears.
Questions for KGSP.
Let's load the information here.
Aircraft checking in Euro with Atlanta Center.
2997. Execute. Okay, we're expecting Aussie 1 RNAV, arrival for 26 right. From the Levy transmission, Levy transition, Levy, Ramoon, Dages, Bitis. Ramoon. We already passed Levy already. Digas, Bitis, Dinnick. Who comes up with these names, man? Wing, and then Aussie 1-2000.
406 cross Aussie at and maintain 1-2000 at 250 knots to Hartsfield altimeter 2997.
Cross Aussie at and maintain 1-2000 250 knots 2997 Delta 406. All right.
Delta 602 send
Ramoon, Digas,
Bitis,
Dinnick, Wing.
2994.
Send to the Jonesy 5 arrival.
Aussie 12,250.
American 2749, contact land approach 133.47.
Harry Kala at 9,000.
247 American 2749.
Posey 8,000 or higher. Zelo 5,000 or higher. Haynes 5,000 or higher. Expect ILS 26 right approach. Alright, from Haynes we're going to join
Atlanta Center,
the ILS.
Pushing start at KGSP E3.
Legion 1141, the ramp is uncontrolled there, but did you get a clearance yet?
No, I don't think
26
so.
right. From
Yeah, so yeah.
Haynes
if you
at
wanna
5,000.
Get a clearance now, it's available.
110.1 India Golf X-ray C Zulu 110. Decimal 1. Activate. Activate.
781, Atlanta Center, climb and
Final approach course 275.
Late speed restriction.
That was a spicy go around last night's stream. If whoever missed it, I put out a short. Check it out on the channel. 275.
Center 1421, Atlanta Center, ident. Descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descend maintain 240.
Okay. I am happy with all that. Final approach speed, what did I say, 137?
And FedEx 1421, we have a chance. Just verify you click the ident button here on your transponder.
And last night it wasn't letting me put this over the runway for some reason. It goes back to whatever. I wonder if that's a bug.
FedEx 1421.
Okay, execute.
If you could please
Happy
click
with
the
that.
ident button by your transponder there.
Oh, yes.
1190 on the minimums.
American 2781, contact Jax 127.87.
127.87, American 27.
$11.90 on the minimums. Set left.
Aces Skyjet 234, currently heading to altitude 16,000. Airspeed is 265, increasing by a little bit. Currently heading to Bobsy.
Jet 234, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight level 280, delete speed assured you.
Alright, 1190. Top of drop,
Skyjet
coming right up.
234, climb and maintain
Reset MCP altitude check.
280.
I'll go down to
American 367, contact Jax 127.87.
12,000 for Aussie. Short flight.
From FedEx 1421, radar contact 30 south of the rocket VOR.
Cool. And we'll adjust our heading as well.
Martin Center,
Okay.
213, flight level 370.
Quick brief.
213, Atlanta Center, roger.
And Atlanta ATIS is not up. Negative ATIS.
0622, contact Charlotte approach 120.5.
Or Delta 6
Alright.
Eastern.
Starting our descent. Down for 12,000.
I'm sure he's direct Bobsy. Direct to Bobsy.
Yes, sir. I'm currently trying to turn right now.
And just a quick sanity check. We're about 20, 35, 45, 50, around 58. So we'll call it 60 out from Aussie. We have 18 to lose. That checks. It's about 54, and we'll add some time to slow down and all that good stuff. We're good. Let me just bring down the... How do I bring down the brightness on this right here? I swear half my time flying at night is like spent adjusting lights in the cockpit. Okay, cool. Now I can chill. How was everybody's day? Now I can chill. We're expecting the Aussie 1 RNAV arrival from the Levy transition, and we're already over Bitis.
November 318 Delta Sierra, Memphis enters offline. Radar services are terminated.
Constraints are as briefed, waypoints are as briefed, and it's bringing us in for a left base for a straight in ILS 26 right approach from Haynes. Chart 10-2B3 dated 17 March 2023. MSA in the area is 3,100 feet. Airport elevation 1,026, that's fine. And for the ILS 26 right, whoops, it's going to be chart 11-13, dated 16 April 21, effective 22 April 21. Localizer frequency is a 110.1, Indio Golf X-Ray Zulu is the identifier. Final approach course 275, 110.1, 110.1, set left, set right, 275, set left, set right. Glide slope check at AJ 2,700 feet, 6.9 DME. ILS minimums 1190, set left, set right. Touchdown zone elevation 990 feet. In case of a go around, climb to 1800, then right turn climbing 4000 inbound on Romeo Mike Golf. Radial 132 inbound. So 3112 is our course outbound. to Dallas, which is 18.5
173
DME and hold. That's going to be a parallel entry and a non-standard left turn. We're expecting medium intensity approach light lighting system, and with runway, I forgot what the R was, runway end indicator or something like that, and PAPIs.
Sir, 173, Atlanta Center, roger.
It's nighttime. VATSIM might be a little busy, but aside from that, we've been to Atlanta many times, so complacency is a threat. Let's keep on our toes. Aside from that,
1421,
any questions? No questions? Thank you. Consider yourself briefed.
4000 Hartsfield, altimeter 2997.
We're going to go here. Star, there we go. Cool. Alright, nice little short flight.
Atlanta Center, Leisure 1141 at GSD, IFR to TGD, ready to taxi.
American 11, Allegiant 1141, roger. Are you ready for your IFR clearance?
Yes, Leisure 1141.
Scott says
Allegiant
check.
1141, cleared to the Palm Golf out of the airport as filed, maintain 10.
I can't wait to fly the 172 in IFR. It's going to be like, holy shit, I've briefed everything and I have like 40 minutes to go. It's going so slow.
After departure, climb 1000, flight level 340 and squawk 2237.
Legion 1141, the initial altitude is 10,000.
Hold your ears.
Rest relax, correct. And which runway do you want?
Runway 22.
Legion 1141, runway 22, taxi via Lena.
Taxi via Lena, Legion 1141.
I do want this.
Delta 406, contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
133.47, Delta 406, good night.
Yeah, 2659, contact with Atlanta Center 132.997.
32979, 2659, sir.
American 2749, clear direct rain, descend to maintain 7,000.
Alright, direct rain, 7,000 American, 2749.
Atlanta approach, good evening, Delta 406, flight level 210, descending 12,000 for Aussie, 250 knots, negative ATIS.
Delta 406, yeah, I'm having technical difficulties with the ATIS. I can give you a readout of the weather if you'd like it. The Atlanta altimeter 299 or 70, expect visual approach on like 26 right.
Visual approach 26 right, 299.7, and we got the ATIS from VATSIM, thank you, Delta 406.
Thank you.
Alright, visual 26 right, so that's another threat. Nighttime visual, we might screw it up and have to go around, no problem. We did that last night, so we're used to it. Aside from that, consider yourself briefed. I just want to bring down this floodlight right here, but not too dark because I don't want you guys to fall asleep. There should be another floodlight here. What am I missing? Is this the one that controls all of it? Let's see. No, it's not. Okay, no wonder. So I'll put some floodlight here, but where's the floodlight for this one? That's for the MCP. It's not that. Transition's coming up. Is it this? No, it's not that. That's for the MCP. That's basically these lighting right here. Okay, transition. We're gonna go 299.7, 299.7, set 3 times.
American 2749, just fly, turn right heading 120. 120 heading descend maintain 7,000.
Also another
Yeah,
quote-unquote...
we just had a FMS failure. We're trying to rectify that. We could go make that left turn direct rain. Could you give us a chance to rectify our issue with our FMS?
American 2749, you still want 27 left, right?
Yes, sir. So
And
let
one
me
threat
go direct
is,
rain and I'll fly out a bit till I get the FMS sorted out. If not, I'll have to disconnect.
American 2749, I'd much prefer you fly at present heading range behind you now.
Alright, we'll hold present heading. Give us a couple of minutes. Let's do this, sort it out, and I'll give you a call back.
Roger, thank you.
One threat is we're going straight in, so energy management, let's slow it down early.
Correct, clear to land.
Close to land inmate 260.
Where is this lighting? It's really bothering me that I don't know where it is. There we go. It's called background brightness. There we go. That's how I like it.
Atlanta approach, Phoenix 21 at 7.
Flight 1421 heavy Atlanta approach, hello Atlanta, altimeter 299 and 7, expect a visual approach, runway 26 right.
29,
Okay, we're gonna level off at 1-2000 for Aussie. The tower's
Austin American 2749. Can we get vectors for 27 left?
Atlanta Tower is actually not online.
Vectors in descent for 27 left.
American 2749, turn right, heading 110, descend and maintain 3000.
Alright, right turn 110 down to 3, American 2749.
And 26 right, we're gonna expect to vacate via either Bravo 3 or Bravo 1. Cross, oh, they usually give us, I think, Charlie maybe to cross 26 left, but we'll see. And we'll go somewhere in Concourse B.
Taxi 27 right via Lima Alpha. Delta 51.
Cool. 1-2000. And I'm gonna give it a little bit of speed brake to slow it down at Aussie. 250 knots. And I'm gonna take selected speed at this time.
Southwest 362, welcome to Atlanta. Cross runway 26 left on Bravo 6, join Echo to the right.
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry, please.
A little bit more speed brakes.
Approach American 2749. We would like to get the visual
Alright.
2-step on the left, please.
Stow 'em.
Straight in would be nice.
Level 1-2000 for Aussie.
Alright, back there for final American 2749.
Plan approach, Delta 21 heavy with you.
That's fine, we're going past the profile, but
Gate 46.
he told me level 1-2000 for Aussie.
Atlanta, runway 27 right, follow the company, taxi Lima Alpha.
Lima Alpha following the company, Delta 21.
And Delta 406 level 1-2000 for Aussie.
Delta 406, thanks fire present, heading descend and maintain 9,000.
Present heading down to 9,000, Delta 406. Okay, heading select.
Can you repeat the taxi, please?
9,000. Level change. Retard heading select MCP speed.
Southwest 362,
9,000 selected.
Very unclear. Cross runway 26 left, straight ahead, join Echo to the right.
That's not the field.
Southwest 362,
Field should be
join Echo to the left.
35 miles.
1421 heavy descend and maintain
12 o'clock.
12,000.
Okay, since we're getting 1-0,000, we're gonna go seatbelt signs, landing lights, engine start switch is continuous, and depressurizing. Good.
Atlanta Center, Delta 1131, 155, 1,000 descending 1-2000.
1131 Atlanta approach, Hello Atlanta.
Field, it should be at 35 miles, 1 o'clock.
Expect visual approach runway 26 right, Delta 1131.
Is that the field? No.
2749 turn right, heading 230.
It's probably not loaded
Right
in
turn
yet.
230, American 2749.
Now, how do I change the brightness on this guy? Is it? Oh no, I don't want to mess with that. That might change the sim time or whatever. Okay, never mind. Not touching it. Although I think that's the switch for the sim time. Okay, 9,800 descending 9,000.
Atlanta approach Delta 720 heavy holding short of runway 27 right.
Delta 720 heavy RNAV to football runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV football runway 27 right, clear for takeoff. Delta 720 heavy.
American 2749, continue right turn heading 255, to on the 27 left, localize your report to field inside.
Alright, continue that right turn 255 and we'll call the field once we got it, American 2745.
I'm still waiting for the field to load in. I'm gonna get the replay out. Cool. Fun little flight, guys. I love the 7-3.
American 2745, we got the field.
American 2749, thanks.
20 miles.
27 left at depot, contact Atlanta Power.
Pretty much 1 or 2 o'clock.
Alright, contact tower, depot, 19-1, American 2749.
Ooh, tower's up. 19-1.
Delta 21 heavy. You on 3247?
Sorry, say that again for Delta 21 heavy?
Disregard. Delta 21 heavy runway 27 right, line up on wake caution, wake turbulence, departing heavy 836.
20 miles. There we go. Field's in sight.
Right.
In sight. Check. I'm going to slow us down a little bit. He didn't tell me not to. He didn't say maintain. So I'm going to go 210. Give ourselves a little bit more time here. Now it's spicy because we only have like 14 miles to AJ. You want to get down like from 9 to 3, so 6 to lose.
Delta 21 heavy RNF to football runway 27 left, start pressure runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
RNF to football, clear for takeoff.
What are you doing?
FedEx 1421 heavy, clear to extra rain.
Direct rain.
Delta 406, turn left heading 170, descend and maintain 4,000.
Left heading 170 down to 4,000, Delta 406.
Delta 13 or
Why is my heading select?
1131.
I don't know why I did that.
Maintain 9,000, fly present heading.
Okay, 170.
Just gonna maintain 9,000, fly present heading,
4,000.
1131.
Level change.
Delta 720, radar contact, say altitude.
Passing through 1,900 feet.
I fiddled with it a little bit by accident, but it wouldn't turn back for some reason.
14,000.
Fly maintain 14,000, Delta 720 heavy.
Alright, no problem. Speed check, flaps 1. Where's the field? In sight. He didn't even notice. That's fine. Give me flaps 5. Speed check flaps 5. And we'll go some spoilers to give him some, to make it expedited. Did you guys catch that? I kind of like scrolled this, just being stupid, and then it wouldn't adjust back. When I tried to like readjust the heading, it wouldn't turn the other way.
1421 heavy, descend and maintain 7,000, to exceed 210.
7,000 and 210 on the
Delta 406, expect to go through the localizer vector descent.
Roger, Delta 406. All right, cool.
Land approach, Delta 21 heavy airborne, passing 2,100.
Delta 21 heavy, radar contact.
Field in sight.
4,000.
Climb maintain 14,000, Delta 21 heavy.
Delta 720 heavy, start finding, still climbing, sir.
Yep, still climbing. We're super heavy, so it's slow climb. So it's 20.
Alright, Delta 720, how they're able to maintain standard rate?
We should be able to. I just pulled up flaps, so hopefully here soon we'll be at 250, Delta 720 heavy.
Alright, Delta 720, how they're Roger. And if
There we go.
Greater than
And a little extended one-way center line there.
That's fine.
Alright. We will see if needed. Delta 720 heavy.
Delta 406, turn right, heading 320.
Right heading 320, Delta 406.
Delta 406, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend 3000, Delta 406.
Delta 720, heavy clear directing Gary.
Clear direct Gary, Delta 720 heavy.
FedEx 1421 heavy, yeah, I was just about that. Yeah, descend and maintain 7000.
Yeah, I apologize.
There we go.
Delta 1131, turn left heading 190, left 190, descend and maintain 4000.
190 4000 for Delta 1131.
There's the field.
Delta 406, Atlanta Airport, that's your 11 o'clock, 10 miles, report to field inside.
Insight, Delta 406.
Delta 406, clear visual approach runway 26 right, maintain 180 knots or greater until AJ.
180 or greater until AJ and cleared for the visual approach runway 26 right, Delta 406.
Delta 406 at AJ, can contact Atlanta Tower 119.1, so on.
Tower at AJ at 119.1, Delta 406. Thanks for the ATC, good night. At AJ, okay. 180 till AJ, and we'll clear it for the approach. Check.
21 heavy, descend and maintain 4000.
Oh yeah, replay. Replay. Okay, 180 to AJ, and cool. Okay, India Golf X-Ray Zulu identified, DME 11.1. And we're cleared for the visual approach. So what I could do is give myself a VOR loc and go, actually I actually already got the loc, thank you. Just Me says so peaceful. Yes sir. Welcome Mr. Just Me, my brother from another mother. Gear down, flaps 15 please. Approach. Autopilot 1 and 2, glide slope armed. AJ's coming up 1.6, 19.1 for tower after there. Speed brakes armed. Alright, that is good with me. I'm gonna slow her down
Delta
to
1131, turn right.
and go to tower. 137 is our final approach speed. Tower hello, Delta 406, visual 26 right.
Delta 406, Atlanta Tower, the 13406, runway 27, correction, runway 26 right, clear to land.
Runway 26 right, clear to land, Delta 406. Speed check, flaps 30. 137 set, flaps 30 indicated. Gear down 3 greens, no red, flaps 30 indicated. Outer brakes 2, ground spoilers armed with a green light lit up, cabin advised. Landing checklist complete. Record. My thrust. Let's get it.
1,000.
Check, stabilize, missed approach altitude. Actually, it is 4,000, and I don't feel like getting unstable trying to reach for it. But my OCD ass wants to do it anyway. There you go. Little fast correcting. Replays recording. Eight from the right, crosswind.
Atlanta Tower, Delta 1131, final runway 26 right.
Delta 1131, Atlanta Tower, 13406, runway 26 right, clear to land.
26 right, clear to land, Delta 1131.
200. Minimums. 100.
Little crab.
50. 40. 30.
Check.
10.
Close. That was a little bit of slammer, my bad. That wasn't good. I don't like that. Spoilers, reverse green. I think we got a little bit of sync rate at the end there. Reverse is normal, decel. I think that was a slammer, I'm not gonna lie. Welcome to Atlanta. Did that seem hard to you guys? Or was that just me? I think I got a little sync rate at the end and I tried to save it there.
Delta 406, cross from my 26 left at Bravo 2, echo to the ramp.
Cross 26 left at Bravo and echo to the ramp, Delta 46. Okay, let's see. There's echo. Okay, we'll go Bravo 2. Two 6 right always gives me trouble. Yeah. I just remember seeing a sync rate, getting a sync rate at the end there. No, usually I
Air 32.
don't know. I think I was so fixated on the decrabbing, but
I've got nothing from you. What are your intentions?
whatever. Good flight.
Supposed to be departing to New York on a Kennedy.
It's going to be a left turn.
Did you ever get an IFR clearance, or did you do an IFR or VFR?
VFR.
Alright, well, this is a Bravo airport, so you gotta call it for a clearance. Stand by.
Speed brakes, flaps.
Alright, what's your aircraft type, and are you looking for flight?
44-minute flight time only.
Air 3217, say your aircraft type, and are you looking for flight following?
It's Air A7320G.
Crossing 8 right.
200 G.
And are you requesting flight following? Yeah, is that an A-firm? Yes, you are.
Yes.
And then
Air
echo to the ramp.
You're cleared out of the Atlanta Class Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR at 9,500. Departure frequency 133. Pressure departure frequency.
You can't have all of them, chat. We've had a good few butters the last few nights. We were overdue for a slammer. Finals clear left and clear right. I'll call that a realistic landing.
But 1421 Heavy Atlanta Tower, wind 3406 from my 26 right, clear to land.
Okay, we'll go there.
Delta 1131, cross 26 left out of Bravo 4 and echo to the ramp.
And we'll go over here and Start
Cross 26 and Bravo 4, echo to the ramp, Delta 1131.
Air 3217, just actually one more question for you. What's your requested altitude for your flight following?
I cannot see anything at nights. Also, it's a little bit harder to judge the flare, to have your eyes at the end of the runway at night. It had been a little while since I flew at nighttime, so I got this one out of my system. Hopefully the next one will be better.
Below 18, below flight level 180, so best I can do going to New York is 17.5.
Alright.
Okay, thank you.
I need to read back from your thing. It's Air 3217. You're cleared out of the Atlanta class Bravo airspace.
Cool.
Maintain VFR at open.
We shall go right here. Where is the line? Bravo 32 right here. Good. Any landing you walk away from is, you know how the saying goes. Okay. Parking brake set. APU on the bus. APU bleed is bleeding. Cool. Let's go engine 2, engine 1.
For ramp is uncontrolled, call for taxi.
Block time was hour and 1. Got you guys here pretty quick. Alright. In the sim, the dashboard kind of blends with the environment at night. Yeah, I just, I don't know, I just didn't do a good job on the flare, I'll be honest. I think I was so fixated, I was thinking to myself, you need right aileron, left rudder, and then next thing I know is like sync rate. So I guess I lost sight of my vertical speed, and I kind of pulled trying to save it, and it slammed. But let me see what is the
FedEx 1421 Heavy, welcome to Atlanta, ramp V Alpha.
Let's go disconnect from VATSIM. I want to see what is considered an acceptable G-force on landing. Actually, I'll be more specific. 4737. Okay, so according to the numbers, it was a smooth landing, but the vertical speed is it was a lot. Okay, in the, how do I say it? In the interest of full transparency here, let me show you guys something. And my sim toolkit Pro took a crap, so I can't get that one. But before you get alarmed, let's go by the G's. Can we all agree that the G's are more important than the vertical speed? Okay, so if we all start on that baseline. For a Boeing 737, a peak vertical acceleration exceeding 2.2 Gs on landing is generally considered a hard landing. Okay. Randomly gets Australian, but okay. While 2.2 is the threshold for a hard landing inspection, pilots aim for a much lower G-force on landing for passenger comfort and to avoid damage to the aircraft. A smooth landing is typically considered to be below 1.2 Gs, okay? You ready? Landing rate monitor. 1.17 Gs. Now, don't look at this. It's not making sense to me. How could it be under 1.2 Gs but 684? So I don't really buy that. So to relieve myself of the liability and help me sleep tonight, I'm going to go ahead and say that was a smooth landing. Chat. 1.2, below 1.2, 1.17. Can we do the math? 1.17 is less than 1.2. According to my calculations, that is a smooth landing. and you know what? Let's take that a step further. Let's go here. Chat GPT. Hold on. One sec. I don't want to. We'll do it here. Okay, we'll go here. We'll say, what is considered an acceptable G-force upon landing a Boeing 737-700? Let's see what ChatGPT says. Oh, bite me, guys. Bite me. Scott says smash. Bite me. Come on, guys. Give Simple a break here. Gary says, that's why I land with dome light on even if it's not realistic. What's the dome light? Whoops. Okay, ChatGPT. A normal acceptable landing G-force 1.5 to 1.7. So the other one was saying 1.2. Maximum G-force up to 2, so it's kind of on par with the 2.2 from the Australian source. 1G is the baseline gravity at rest. A smooth landing typically ranges between 1.1 and 1.5 Gs. Hey, that was a smooth landing. I don't care. Guys, what's a dome light? Wheel well light? Is that the one? Ah. Oh, wait, that's not it. That's my taxi light I'm looking at. Whoops. Okay, I don't even know what I'm clicking on anymore. It's so freaking dark. Ugh. I think I turned off my APU. RIP. Okay, whatever. Let's just watch the replay, guys. But what's the dome light for next time, just so I know? Maybe you mean this one, but... Anyways, let's do the replay and we'll get out of here. So as far as we're concerned, that was a smooth landing, chat. Smooth landing. Give it up. Smash that like button for that butter. Hey, I don't make up the numbers. Menu FS action. Hold on. Menu PMDG state panel load. Final execute. That was a fun flight though, regardless. Let's have a look at the replay. Okay, we'll go... Oh, I'm so lazy to do all this lighting again. Whatever, just ignore the lighting. I want to do one replay with the... arm that at nighttime, and then we'll do the rest during daytime because this is ridiculous. Can't see nothing. Dome bright is upper middle. Hey, minus 600 butter. Can we all agree that the G's are a more accurate representation of the smoothness of the landing than the landing rate? Can we at least meet halfway, Gary? Upper middle. Upper middle. Is it like over here? Ah. Interesting. So that's, if you guys think that will help with the flare judgment? Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Let's get the replay out. Where is the replay? There we go. Okay, let's see it from the passenger perspective. Good thing I don't have FS realistic. Could you imagine how hard that would have felt with a FS realistic? You can't win them all, chat. You can't win them all. Oh yeah, there was like no flare there. Oh, there was a bounce. That bounced. Okay, that was kind of hard. Even judging by the replay, Gary, that was pretty hard. I'll have to admit, because that was a big bounce. Hold on, let's see it from here. Scott, we'll see ya. Take care. Oh yeah, I flared too late. Whee! Now, to be honest, I've seen, and again, I'm not trying to make excuses here, but I've seen bounced landings like that in real life plenty of times spotting, because I've done a lot of spotting. But again, not my best work, but still 1.17 Gs. I'll tell myself that to sleep at night. Now let's go daytime, because oh, this looks nice. Little maybe evening time like that. All right, guys. We'll call it a realistic landing. How about that? Yeah, just laid on the flare. No. You know what? Wait, right here. Let me turn down the sound a little bit. Pay attention to how much the struts compress, okay? If it's a slammer landing, those struts will pretty much compress almost fully into that part. So what I saw was just a little bit in and out. Just have a look at the struts. Just look at the struts here. The oleo. See, look, there was a flare right there. Oh, come on. That wasn't even that bad. We'll take that. I don't feel bad about that. Screw the landing rate monitor. I don't care what it says. That was not that bad. Although the landing rate monitor also said 1.17 Gs, but see, look, now that the entire weight has the lift has been dumped and the entire weight is on the tire, you see how little extension it has? So if it were to be a true slammer, that thing would have been fully compressed as if the whole weight of the aircraft is sitting on it, but that's not the case. Do you guys agree with that at least? Check it out. Boom, around halfway compression, right? And then the lift dumps and it settles down. Wow, nice simulation, by the way. Yeah, that was not a hard landing at all. We'll take it. We still had a flare. A little bit of late, obviously not a butter, but we'll take it, guys. Enjoy the rest of the replay, and I'm out of here. See ya. Agreed, doesn't look that hard. Yep, I was able to convince you guys. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. See ya. Oh yeah, and hit that like button.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You see the truth.
to rise from the ashes.